Debonair. Okay.
What's good, y'all? That's notification gang. Hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all are realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. I keep telling y'all boys, you got to be careful. I keep telling y'all boys, you have to be careful. We have a nurse here, I believe out of Wisconsin. We have a nurse here that was having sex with a patient. And of course she gets caught. And then what does she do? What did she do, y'all? Claim sexual assault. She was forced. She was forced. She tried to fight and get away and scream and claw and all these other things. Typical. Typical. This can happen to anyone, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all boys better be careful. And ladies, I keep saying this, regret sex is not sexual assault. You're regretting the sexual encounter because now that your job found out, you're going to get fired, going to get charged, probably going to lose your, I would assume you're going to lose your nurse license. Usually when that happens, they say, hey, listen, like your license has now been revoked. You have to wait, 5 years before you have to go and get your license again and all this other nonsense. Whatever the amount, 5, 10, whatever. I don't know. I don't know the years. Y'all put in the comments and let me know. Y'all boys better pay attention. That man that was falsely accused by this woman, Melissa Knutson, that the name is crazy. That name is crazy. The man that had the money to pay for the lawyer, shout out to him and shout out to the lawyer. Because can y'all imagine if he had like a public defender defending him? Oh, Lord. The defender would have told him, bro, take a plea deal. Hey, man, they about to give you 25 years. You sexually assaulted a nurse? They about to give you 25. Take a plea deal, man. We're going to get you for 10 years. I'm going to get you in and out 10 years. 8 years on good behavior. Sign right here. Sign on the dotted line, man. Come on. Come on, man. Don't waste these people time. That would have been a conversation with a public defender. Let's get to this video, y'all.
This nurse had sex with one of her male patients and then tried to accuse him of sexual assault after she was busted. She is seriously the worst of the worst. A nurse out of Wisconsin has finally admitted to having sex with her patient and then falsely accusing the male patient of sexually assaulting her. So this is Melissa Knutson from Reedstown, and she was recently sentenced to 18 months in prison and 2 years of public supervision or probation after. She was sentenced after she recently pleaded guilty to misconduct in public office. According to reports, Melissa here was treating the man who was her patient. He was reportedly a drug court participant, and that's when she repeatedly had sex with him. She had been tasked with giving the patient Vivitrol, which is a substance abuse drug, and that was while he was in her care. Her lie was discovered after the patient's text messages revealed Melissa here had actually been the one to initiate the sexual relationship. She also threatened to deny it if it was ever found out. Her actions were eventually reported to the Wisconsin Department of Safety and Professional Services. However, as I said, when she was busted, she told authorities the male patient, had SA'd her. Melissa eventually admitted to the lie and said she lied out of fear of facing the consequences for what she had done. She knew she was wrong. She reportedly pleaded no contest to misconduct and resisting or obstructing an officer. It was said 3 more charges of second-degree sexual assault by an employee of a child welfare agency or care/service residential facility were dismissed against her. The judge reportedly called her actions despicable and an embarrassment to nurses everywhere. He also described Melissa's remorse as a mile wide and an inch deep. The district attorney said the harm she caused was deep and significant, and not only did she violate the sacred trust between a nurse and a patient, but she compounded that by falsely accusing the patient of sexual assault.
The thing that makes it worse, y'all, is you got to understand the amount of drugs that this man probably got pumped in. What was being pumped inside of him. The amount of drugs. As a patient, he cannot give consent because, again, you're a nurse. As a patient, you can't give consent. And then he's drugged. He's under the influence. He cannot give consent. What did she plead? She plead no contest? Yeah, she was like, yo, get me up out of here. I'll take the best plea you got. Y'all caught me. They probably gonna give her a slap on the wrist, probably give her 6 months. Okay, it was a mistake. Don't worry about it. Let this had been a male nurse doing this. Let this had been a male nurse doing. Let this have been a black man doing. Lord Jesus. Let this have been a black doctor doing, a black nurse doing this. Man, please. Nobody talks about these types of topics, and it's so scary because these things happen. They happen often, a lot more often than y'all think. These things happen a lot more often than y'all think. Play around with it if you want to. Let's keep going. I got the news article right after this, but let's keep going.
And it was especially bad because the patient was a participant in drug court and trying to better his life. As I said, Melissa will be supervised for 2 years after she spends 18 months in jail. I am so glad justice was served. Now, guys, it does not matter if it was two consenting adults. It is considered highly unethical for a medical professional to do something like this to a patient, especially a vulnerable patient like he was.
So 18 months. 18 months. She was falsely accusing this man, y'all. Do y'all know the amount of time he was looking at compared to what she just got sentenced by? He had to have been looking at, again, I don't know Wisconsin states, but I'm telling you right now, in New York, California, and Florida, you're looking at 7 to 10 years minimum for R-wording someone, let alone a nurse. And all she got was 18 months. Justice system hard at work.
And then she literally accused the man of sexual assault when she was the one who initiated it in the first place. It's not right. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. And for more true crime, be sure to follow and subscribe on YouTube.
Shout out to True Crime with Megan, man. I've been watching her channel for not really watching, but I've been following and like reacting, I should say, that's the best word I should say, reacting to her content for a few months now. So shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. She does really, really good work, y'all. Jump over there, tell her I sent you, tell her I said hi. But yeah, so of course, if I remember, I'll make sure to tag her channel, provide a link to her YouTube channel also as well, so y'all can jump over there. But yeah, man, let's get into this article, man. It's just really crazy. Just really, really crazy. Nurse had sex with patient, then falsely accused him of sexually assaulting her, authorities say. A Wisconsin nurse had sex with a patient, then falsely accused him of sexually assaulting her. Melissa Knutson pleaded guilty to misconduct in public office, obstructing an officer on February 27th of this year. Prosecutor said that while Knutson was working as a nurse assigned to a drug court participant, she repeatedly had sex with the patient. After some time, the sexual relationship was reported to the Wisconsin Department of Safety and Professional Services. Prosecutors said after the relationship was reported, Knutson accused the patient of sexual assault. But she eventually admitted to fabricating the accusation and said she did so to avoid facing consequences for the sex acts. The harm caused by Mrs. Knutson was deep and significant. Not only did she violate the sacred trust between a patient and a nurse, but she compounded that by falsely accusing the patient of sexual assault. District Attorney Kevin Croninger said, the situation is particularly egregious given the patient in this situation was a participant in drug court. Knutson was sentenced to 18 months in prison. Following her release from prison, Knutson will be subject to 2 years of public supervision. I hate when he do these little ass articles, man. Come on, y'all. I'll be ready to read more, but whatever. Yeah, man. Yep. Oh, excuse me. Damn shame. Damn shame. I want you to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, I'll be safe for her, cuz.